Have you ever stopped to think what it really means to be one in a million? In this video, we're diving into the lives of 15 people who were born different, each with rare traits, abilities, or life stories that set them apart from everyone else. From unusual talents and rare physical features to unique life experiences, these people prove that being different isn't something to hide, it's something to own. Get ready to see some of the most unforgettable one-in-a-million stories out there. Number 15. Jason Brott. Jason, often cruelly called the Illustrated Penguin, is a sideshow performer and artist known for his wild feats and unshakable spirit. Born with sacral agenesis, Jason has no arms. His hands are attached to his shoulders, but that never stopped him. He made a name for himself performing with the Hellzapoppin' Circus sideshow, doing acts like hammering spikes into his nose and lying on a bed of nails. These aren't just stunts. They're proof of how he's embraced his difference. Offstage, Jason is also a pro tattoo artist and musician. He runs Ink Impressions Tattoo Studio in Bel Air, Maryland, creating work that reflects his unique perspective. His story was featured in the Born Different series and other major media outlets. Jason's not out to shock, he's just living life on his own terms. His resilience challenges every idea of what a normal human is, showing that real strength doesn't always look the way people expect it to. Number 14. Chahhat Kumar. This young girl from Punjab, India, drew worldwide attention for her extreme weight gain during infancy. She was born in 2016 with an average weight, but then began gaining rapidly by the age of 4 months. By the time she was 8, Chahhat weighed nearly 17 kilograms, or about 38 pounds, comparable to a healthy 4-year-old child. Her parents, Reena and Siraj Kumar, grew deeply concerned as her appetite became nearly uncontrollable. She often ate more than a toddler twice her age. Their efforts to get medical help were hindered by limited resources, and basic procedures like drawing blood became difficult due to her skin's abnormal firmness. Doctors suspected she might have leptin deficiency, which is a genetic disorder that prevents the body from regulating hunger properly. Her condition highlighted how complicated rare genetic disorders can be, especially when healthcare access is limited. Chahhat's story reflects the urgent need for broader awareness and better medical infrastructure in rural communities. Number 13. Katie Renfro. This young girl from Florida was born with a rare condition called megalencephaly, which is a disorder that causes abnormal overgrowth of the brain and head. From birth, Katie's enlarged skull and distinct facial features made her stand out. But her uniqueness is more than physical. She faces daily medical challenges, including seizures and developmental delays, yet her spirit remains joyful. Katie's mother, Charlotte, has been a fierce advocate, often reminding the public that her daughter isn't a spectacle. Despite cruel comments online, Charlotte continues to share Katie's journey, pushing awareness and acceptance. Katie's story reached millions through social media and news outlets. What truly defines her isn't her diagnosis, it's her ability to smile through difficulty and her family's unwavering love. In a world quick to judge what's different, Katie is a reminder that beauty doesn't follow a single copy-paste blueprint. Her story calls for more empathy, more understanding, and the recognition that every single life deserves dignity. Number 12. Runa Begum. This unique baby girl from a small village in Tripura, which is in India, was born with one of the rarest and most severe medical conditions called hydrocephalus, where cerebrospinal fluid builds in the brain, causing extreme swelling. Her head grew to nearly 3 times its normal size. Her parents, Abdul and Fatima, lived in poverty and had no access to advanced care. Everything changed when a photo of Runa taken by a local photographer went viral. The image spread globally and drew support from around the world. A Norwegian NGO partnered with India's Fortis Hospital to offer her free treatment. Runa underwent multiple surgeries that reduced her head size from 94 to 58 centimeters. Her journey was featured in the Netflix documentary Rooting for Runa, highlighting both her medical struggles and India's rural healthcare crisis. In June 2017, Runa passed away at 5 due to breathing complications. Her legacy remains a moving reminder of medical inequity and the global impact of compassion. Number 11. Isla Kilpatrick-Screeton. Isla Kilpatrick-Screeton is a cute and incredible young girl from Leicester who was born with a rare genetic disorder called mandibuloacral dysplasia, or MAD. Her condition is so unique that she's believed to be the only person in the world with her specific type. From day one, her journey has been filled with medical challenges. She arrived early at 36 weeks and immediately faced complications, including suspected sepsis. Her parents, Stacy and Kyle, weren't allowed to hold her right away. She was placed into a medically induced coma to stabilize her fragile condition. At just 10 weeks, Isla underwent a tracheostomy because her airways were too narrow to support proper breathing. Though she can't cry, Isla uses Makaton sign language to communicate, and she expresses herself in every other way. Her family openly shares her story on social media to raise awareness and connect with others facing rare diseases. Isla is a reminder that resilience, love, and hope can grow even in the most difficult circumstances. Number 10. Akshhat Saxena. Akshhat Saxena was born in March 2010 in Uttar Pradesh, and he holds the Guinness World Record for being born with the highest number of fingers and toes: 14 fingers, 7 on each hand, and 20 toes, 10 on each foot, a total of 34 digits. This rare condition, called polydactyly, involves the presence of extra fingers and toes. What made Akshat's case even more unusual and unique was the complete absence of thumbs, which meant he needed complicated surgical reconstruction. Surgeons at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, in short AIIMS, in Delhi, performed a series of surgeries to remove the extra digits and craft functional thumbs using parts of the removed fingers. His mother, Amrita Saxena, said she was initially shocked but remained hopeful about his future. Akshat's story gained international attention, shining a light on medical advancements and the strength of those born with rare congenital conditions. His resilience, combined with skilled medical care, helped rewrite what was medically possible. Number 9. Elaine Davidson. Elaine holds the Guinness World Record for the most piercings in the world. We're talking about over 11,000, and she is still counting. But her story isn't just about numbers. It's about dedication to self-expression. Elaine, born in Brazil and living in Scotland, got her first piercing in 1997. What started as simple curiosity quickly turned into a lifestyle. Her body became her canvas, adorned with jewelry of all shapes and sizes, from tiny studs to large hoops. Every piercing tells a story of endurance, patience, and individuality. Elaine's transformation challenges ideas of normality and beauty. She's appeared in countless media outlets but insists it's never been about fame. It's about freedom. Her body art reflects her belief that everyone should be free to express themselves however they choose. Elaine's journey reminds people that beauty isn't about blending in. It's about having the courage to stand out, no matter how unconventional that looks. Her life is proof that expression has no limits, and what you love, do it without any regret. Number 8. Evan Fasciano. Well now, this story is heart-touching. Evan from Connecticut lives with one of the world's rarest and most severe genetic skin disorders, harlequin ichthyosis. This condition causes his skin to grow nearly 10 times faster than normal, forming thick, hardened plates separated by deep cracks. At birth, his entire body was encased in a stiff, armor-like layer that looked like plastic. The disorder affects his facial structure, eyelids, joints, and makes it impossible for him to sweat, putting him at constant risk of overheating and dehydration. Daily care is relentless. Over 4 hours of bathing, skin softening, and moisturizing just to prevent painful cracking and infections. Despite the demanding routine, Evan remains bright and energetic, known for his cheerful spirit and unwavering strength. His parents' dedication and the community's support have helped him thrive. Evan's story brings awareness to rare skin conditions and the life-altering power of consistent care, resilience, and a strong, loving, and caring family. Number 7. Runa Tavvaris Fenner. Runa Tavvaris Fenner, born March 7, 2019 in Florida, caught international attention because of a large, dark birthmark covering most of her face, a condition known as giant congenital melanocytic nevus. Affecting roughly 1 in 20,000 newborns, it carries a high risk of developing into melanoma. Runa's parents, Caroline Fenner and Tiago Tavvaris, searched across the U.S. for safe treatment options. Most doctors recommended aggressive and lengthy procedures. In 2019, they connected with Dr. Pavel Popov in Russia, who offered a less invasive approach, 6 to 8 surgeries over 18 months. The family traveled to Krasnodar, where Runa underwent the surgeries. By 2021, most of the nevus had been successfully removed. When Runa saw herself post-surgery, she smiled and said, "My black spot is gone. I'm a princess." But later, laser treatments caused complications with her left eye. Now, her family continues to seek further help. Runa's journey is a story of persistence, medical hope, and the fight for normalcy. Number 6. Wangui. This teenager from Beijing is unique. He was born with 3 extra cervical vertebrae, making his neck appear much longer than average. The condition, tied to congenital scoliosis, brought serious pain and mobility challenges. Diagnosed at age 6, Fu struggled with everyday activities like walking or turning his head. The extra vertebrae compressed vital nerves and caused discomfort. His father, Fu Jianyu, said their main concern wasn't appearance. It was their son's quality of life. Going out in public often meant stares and whispers, but Fu remained hopeful. A Beijing-based charity stepped in, and doctors at Chaoyang Hospital performed a complex surgery to remove the extra vertebrae and reduce the pressure. The goal wasn't cosmetic, it was to ease his pain and help him move freely again. Fu's journey shows what families go through when facing rare conditions and how community support and access to the right care can change everything. His resilience speaks volumes about strength far beyond the physical. Number 5. Giuliano Stroe. Giuliano from Italy is a Romanian child prodigy known for his extraordinary strength and athleticism. He began training in gymnastics and bodybuilding at just 2 years old under the guidance of his father, Giuliano Stroe. By age 5, Giuliano had already made global headlines by setting a Guinness World Record for the fastest 10-meter handstand walk while holding a weighted ball between his legs, broadcast live on Italian television. In 2010, he broke another record, 20 perfect 90-degree push-ups without letting his feet touch the floor. His feats earned him international attention and a large following on platforms like YouTube and Facebook. Giuliano's training, often alongside his younger brother Claudio, also a bodybuilder, stirred debate about the physical intensity placed on children. While many applauded their father's discipline, others voiced concern over health risks and pressure. Giuliano later pursued boxing, staying committed to sports and physical excellence through adolescence and beyond. Number 4. Brooklyn Sitner. Brooklyn from Montana is a standout young athlete making waves in weightlifting and CrossFit. Nicknamed Queen Bee, she began training at age 6 in her father's gym. By 9, she was lifting impressive weights, including a 100-pound lift, and set 3 state records at the 2018 Montana State Weightlifting Championships. Brooklyn's dedication led her to national competitions, including the American Open at the Arnold in 2019, where she placed 3rd overall. Her talent extends beyond weightlifting. In 2024, she ranked 23rd in the girls' 16-17 division at the CrossFit Games, showing her wide-ranging athletic ability. Alongside her achievements, Brooklyn has built a strong presence online with over 60,000 Instagram followers at Brooklyn. She shares training clips, competitions, and motivational posts, inspiring young athletes across the globe. Featured by several media outlets, she's a powerful example of what passion, discipline, and consistent effort can build, regardless of age. Number 3. Jackson Buell. Back in 2014, in Orlando, a baby named Jackson Buell was born with a severe brain condition called microhydranencephaly, leaving him without about 80% of his brain and skull. Doctors didn't expect him to survive more than a few days. But Jackson defied every prediction of those doctors, living more than 5 years and inspiring people worldwide with his strength. His brave parents, Brandon and Brittany Buell, chose to continue the pregnancy despite grim expectations, guided by faith and love for their son. They shared his story online, where he became known as Jackson Strong. Through photos and videos, people watched him smile, make sounds, and interact, things once thought impossible. His story attracted global attention and built a supportive community that helped fund his care. Jackson passed away peacefully in 2020 in North Carolina, surrounded by family. His short life reminded millions of the strength of human will and the power of unconditional love that endures beyond all creepy odds. Number 2. Ernestine Shepard. Ernestine Shepard is living proof that age doesn't define strength. Recognized as the world's oldest female bodybuilder, she didn't even start working out until her 50s. At that point, most people slow down. Ernestine sped up. She joined a gym, trained daily, and transformed both her body and mindset. Her discipline soon turned her into a competitive athlete, winning bodybuilding titles and inspiring countless others. Ernestine's fitness routine includes early morning runs, weight training, and clean eating. No excuses, no shortcuts. She often says staying active keeps her not just fit, but joyful. Now in her 80s, she continues to train and motivate others to care for their health regardless of age. Ernestine's message is simple. It's never too late to start. She's proof that with consistency and belief, the human body can defy expectations. Her story isn't about muscles. It's about mindset, perseverance, and never letting a number limit what you can become. So what do you think about this champ? Well, let us know. Number 1. Farah Kaltuma. Farah is a Kenyan woman living with scleroderma, a rare autoimmune condition that causes the skin and connective tissue to harden and tighten. She was diagnosed at 19, and adjusting to her new appearance wasn't easy. "I used to be scared looking in the mirror," she recalls. Her early journey was filled with misdiagnoses and a lack of support from people around her. But Farah's mindset changed when she embraced her condition and began telling her story online. Through social media, she became a strong voice for others facing rare illnesses, spreading messages of self-love, strength, and acceptance. Her honest posts and videos resonate with people who feel overlooked or isolated. Farah now hopes to launch a foundation to help others facing rare diseases and to provide resources they often struggle to access. Her story is a reminder that self-acceptance isn't easy, but when you find it, you can use it to lift up others too. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.